you know me, anything I can do to make $1, I'm gonna do. This app is Receipt Hog. You can earn coins. As you can see here, I've got 673 coins already. And when you get to 1,000, you can cash out for actual money. I always get PayPal. If PayPal is an option, I always get PayPal. This one is every time you go to the grocery store, if you go to the gas station, if you go inside and buy stuff with your gas, take a picture of the receipt on the app, and you get coins for it. It's that simple. When you get to 1,000 coins, you can cash out. I do it all the time. I've recommended it to a few other friends. They do it. There's also down here, it's just slots. Whenever you get to certain points, you can get the slots. And then let's see what I get here. I won 2 coins. Usually I win a lot more than that. You could even win up to 3,000 coins. Our last daily trip winner won 3,400 coins. Go here, open up the camera app. Got my receipt. And it's that simple. Just take a picture of your receipt, submit it. You'll take a quick survey right after that. Who went on this trip? Just myself. Next. Which apply to your trip? Coupon, flyer, loyalty program. None of the above. Done. Thanks for the feedback. And as soon as that's done processing, it usually goes pretty quick. Sometimes they'll be instant if it's a really well-known store. But as you see here, Walmart, 7-Eleven, H-E-B, La Fiesta is where I go a lot. I do live in San Antonio. Pretty much any grocery store, and you're guaranteed to get coins. But upload all your receipts, because a lot of them will just give you spins on the slot machine. You can also take surveys and get money or get coins like that. Like this one right here is a quick short survey for 20 coins. This is something I use myself. I've been using it for years. Check out the description for the link, and let's get into the video. Alright, so a couple weeks ago I did a profile on Padre Park. And so today I've decided to go a couple of miles upstream to Concepcion Park. And appears to be some kind of construction going on down here. Not normally like that. There's usually a nice little fishing platform right there, but it's all fenced off. Not entirely sure what's going on, but still plenty of places to fish other than right here. This is just the first place you come up to, and it's the most popular. There's a concrete, like, sidewalk looking thing that juts out over the water. You just climb down these rocks down here, and it looks to be damaged. There's some, I wonder what caused that. Chunks of the concrete have actually broken off down there in this section. So something damaged it and it's fenced off, but it's okay. There's still some open sections over here. It appears though the water level is actually up, and maybe with that being fenced off, the fishing might be a little bit better because there's not as many people fishing it as there normally would be. This little stretch right here has got a lot of rocks and some decent depth, so if it wasn't so overfished and heavily pressured, you know, there would be a really, really good fishery. Sometimes there still are some big fish hanging out of it. Sometimes they'll just wash down in the kayak chute over there or something. I was going to get a good shot of that snake there, but I spooked him. Snake, not a dangerous one, not venomous. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time right here. just because this is probably the spot with the least amount of fish. Sometimes it can be good, especially if you're throwing for catfish. I've seen people catch the big catfish here. So I'm actually going to move north, upstream. And there's a couple of places there where I'm going to fish, and then I'll eventually head back down south to under that bridge and all that. Good spot for cichlids. There's always a bunch of them right here. Ah, and this tree fell. The footbridge here is probably the next most pressured spot. Might even be more pressured, actually. But it can also pay off pretty well, too. Over here gets a little tricky. The creek feeds into the river right here at this waterfall thing. Right up here. It's the river on this side, creek on this side. And yeah, you can get across to the dam here. And a lot of times there'll just be fish hanging out right here. Trying to throw up along the bank over here. So a lot of times there's fish hanging out there. I always cross over the creek here. You don't have to. There is a trail on that side and a lot of places where you can stop and fish. But I always cross over here. Should be a lot of fish in the area. It should be active today. I mean, it was cold last week, but the last couple of days have been pretty warm. So should be able to find some fish. Oh, I just walked up on one, spooked him away. Back up slowly, maybe he'll come back. He was hiding under the edge of the concrete right here where I'm standing. Pretty decent sized one, he's still out there. Back up farther away, maybe he'll come back. That's why I like this section of the creek. There's usually some pretty decent sized fish that might actually be bigger than ones in the river, just in this little area. Alright, we're fishing this creek here. Once you get to this bridge right here, on the other side of it, it gets really shallow for a very long time. There's a couple of holes where there's, you might come across some fish. But for the most part, it's just really shallow and not really fishable. There are a few holes every once in a while, though, that might pay off for you. Oh, look, there's a big carp right there. That's what this creek is really good for. Is if you're a carp fisherman, this creek, even the shallow holes up there, this creek is full of carp, and especially in this area. That carp that just swam by was probably about 10 pounds. Looked like a mirror carp. I'm actually coming up on the opposite side of the river from where I was fishing earlier, on that concrete platform over there that's starting to collapse. But I didn't fish on this side of it by the flowing water, so I'm going to take a few minutes and do that. Literally about to cross the dam here, and there's like 5 bass hanging out right here. 2 of them were actually really good size. There's one right there. One thing about the bass in this creek is like they're kind of hard to catch. I'm not gonna have time to go downstream like I wanted to. It's dark way too early now. but and I might be able to find something over here. Alright, up over here is where it becomes Confluence Park. So oh, got him. Come on, I'm stuck in the tree? How? Damn, some of the fish is still on there. Okay, the fish is still on there, but somehow I got stuck in the tree. Get off of there. Okay, there we go. Quad hanging out in the faster moving water. Yeah, it took me a little while, but I got one. Took me probably about 2 to 3 hours before I finally caught one. And the reason it's called Confluence Park is because there's a confluence over there where the creek meets the river. And that confluence is actually inside Concepcion Park. So they're separate parks, but they might as well be one. There's some really good fishing in this park too. Just for some reason today I wasn't able to find any. I did spot probably about 5 or 6 bass in the creek, with 3 of them being about 2 pounds and up. And then right here I finally caught a quad. All the water's flowing through over here and he's hanging out on the edge of this moving water. And there's another fish. Oh, I pulled it out of his mouth. Okay. Try that spot again. It is starting to get dark though. About 5:45, it's going to be dark by 6. So I want to see if I can catch one more. If not, then I apologize to everybody for putting out another video where I only catch one fish. There's one. Got him. 2 fish. Smaller than the last one, but it's alright. It's another quad. Come on. Oh, don't do that. Ugh. Man, he was not coming off, was he? Trying to find my pliers here. There's another quad. They're hanging out in the slow water over there. Alright, let's get back out there. Got 2 pretty quickly there. Had another bite. Oh, there's one. Oh, pulled my worm off the hook. Well, that's how it typically goes for me. You know, the place where I end up finishing off the video is probably where I should have started. Okay, that's a fish. There we go. Not sure the camera's gonna be able to pick him up, but it's alright. It's better than the last one. It's the best one of the day. Should turn, catch what's left of the light, sunlight. Might be a good fish to end it on. Decent little quad. Getting a lot of bites right here. Caught 3 fish. It ended up being an okay trip here. My hook's all messed up. It's going to take me a minute to get that fixed or tie a new one on. So by then, there's no point in recording anything. So Concepcion Park and Confluence Park, there could be some decent fishing in these places. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.